Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys enjoyed this video, oh my god, don't forget, I'm always like coughing or like burping, which is really rude of me. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to go ham on that thumbs up button. If you have any comments below, don't forget, questions, anything, put it down below. If I don't reply to you manually, I'll reply to you through here. Anyway guys, let's start today. Today is a Saturday, so we've woke up pretty late today. We DJ'd pretty late last night, and if you guys can't see, I got my hair done, but actually one side of my hair already has popped out, which is slightly annoying. Doesn't really bother me too much, but on today's agenda, me and Philly are gonna stay home for a bit and then go to the warehouse because I got a few more things I need to get done. Today's breakfast, or cooking with Philly, is just gonna be simple bacon and eggs. Let's go watch this.
Good morning everybody. I am, there we go, there's a lighting right there. I am quickly heading off to the shop so I can get us some breakfast because we're gonna make some bacon and eggs. So it's gonna be another, I think maybe cooking with Hao today because he actually loves making bacon and eggs and he's pretty good at it. So we'll try to let him do a lot of the cooking this morning. Let's get half a kilo of the green king prawns. And can I please get 6 slices of the middle bacon? Oopsie. Super quick shop. I always forget these bloody bags now. I'm always end up paying 15 cents. I need to just leave them in my car. But we have the bacon, we got these breads. These breads are so good to eat our bacon and eggs with. And then I also got some stuff for dinner. So we're just gonna do like a stir fry with some prawns because they were on sale. I gave the kitchen a bit of a clean so we can start cooking, and I've just cut off all of the rind as you can see. Now let's start frying the bacon, and I love my bacon really crispy, so that's what we're gonna try to do. I always like to add just a dash of olive oil just so that it doesn't get really sticky on the pan. And I know that the bacon does produce a lot of oil, but I just do little spots around. Hey, look at that egg cracking! Hey! Honey, is it breakfast time? She's so excited. But we got the eggs. Hao is always in charge of cooking the eggs. Mine actually looks so good. He was able to flip it as well and seal it, but it's still runny on the inside. Under here, we got all the bacon and 2 huge bread rolls. And of course, you have to have the soy sauce.
Let's see if yours is... No, you're still good.
Ooh, look at that oozingness. Oh my god, so good.
Yeah, you're still good.
Yeah.
Making a pit stop at the warehouse. I'm gonna do some work here. Philly's just at home right now. So I'm gonna spend as much time here just finishing off some of my new businesses because I actually love Mondays. And someone was like, why do you love Mondays so much? Do you know why? Because people can reply to my emails and the things I actually need. And that's the weird thing about it. Like, I love Mondays. Like, I strive for Mondays because like when I'm able to like send emails out and actually get replies and start moving things on, that's the favorite bit for me. Like my manufacturers don't reply to me on Saturday and Sundays, and I get all freaked out. No deliveries get picked up. No postage gets sent. Nothing. Like, love Mondays. Absolutely love Mondays. So I'm just gearing up for the Monday right now. Ooh, I'm gonna show you guys. Oh, right now what I need to do is I'll show you guys. Hang on. Got some Angelus suede dye right here. Went to go purchase it just before. This is the red suede, and I'm gonna re-dye this seat because you guys can tell it's kind of like patchy, and it's getting, I don't know why, like when I try to clean it, it just like started bleeding a lot. So I'm just gonna quickly re-dye it, let it sit. But the lady at Leffler's actually told me that I should be using this, a color stop, so it actually stops fabric from bleeding, and this is what females use on their shoes so their shoes don't bleed onto their socks or whatnot. I don't see why you can't use this on denim as well, so denim doesn't bleed onto your shoes and whatnot as well. This is a pretty good idea. I should actually look into this. Alright, let's start doing this. The great thing about this Angelus packet, you can actually put the bottle inside it so it doesn't tip over. And they also, oh, here it is. They give you this really cool like thing that you dip in and you sort of, yeah, do this. If that makes any sense whatsoever. All are done now. You guys can see it's nice and red. If you guys are wondering, I used a hog hair brush just to push off all the excessive like suede dye everywhere so it becomes even. As you guys can see, nice and bright and red again. I hope this stays now. I'm just gonna wait until it dries. I might put it outside so it dries in the sun and then see how it goes, but oh, it's a bit splotchy right here. I might have to brush this again. I'm trying to get rid of all brush marks so it's nice and clean. Alright guys, now this is actually one of my favorite parts of the vlog, and I really should start doing it a bit more, but let's answer some questions. So this right here is Kim Trin right here. Have you used any pin and used the pin that was gifted for anything yet? Yes, I remember. So this was the Perth pop-up and I was like, I really like that pin. And I remember he was like, oh, you know what? I got a whole heap of them, take it. Yes, Philly has actually been wearing that pin, so thank you very much for giving us that. It's like a massive safety pin. It's actually really, really cool. This question here by Lala, right there. Ignored all the pink that's on my finger. I'm curious to know if you do market research on your new business ideas or trust your gut instinct. Okay, if you guys can see here, this is on my whiteboard is actually my breakdown of one of my new businesses. You guys can't really see much, and I sort of did that on purpose. So because this is something I do charge customers with my social media company, but this is what I do. So yes, I do market research. I do if there is a hole for it. The reason why is a lot of things is if you find something that you want to do and there's no one else doing it, you gotta find out why no one else is doing it. Is it too expensive? Is it unnecessary? Let's think of something. I don't know. Is there a machine that crushes cans for you to make life easier so you can just dispose of it? It's like some people be like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, but is it really scalable? Can you really make the money on it? And do I just trust my gut? You know what? The way that I see my business plans is that I just copy and paste what I already have and change the word of what I'm selling. Like for example, my business plan, the sneaker laundry, XYZ. And if I make a whole new business, all I change is the sneaker laundry. So the way that I execute, the way that I plan my budgets, the way that I do my promotion, ads, run campaigns, everything sort of stays the same. So I know that's the working concept of my business plan, and I know that my working end is not what fails because I've used my business plan throughout all my same businesses and it's worked really well. I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown on what you should be doing if you want to start up a little business, because this one here is a little business between me and my good friend Andy, right? So really what you guys really need to do is break down how much you want to spend. So your budget, just say for example, our budget up here is $5,000, right? And then it's like, how much of that budget do you want to spend on stock? And then how much you want the budget you spend, you're gonna break that budget down to like ad spend per month, reoccurring expenses like website hosting, a whole bunch of other that thing. And then you gotta just really break it down so you can see if your time spent is worth the money you're making. I know a lot of people like, you don't get paid for the first year. I still don't get paid from the sneaker laundry because I see the bigger goal of selling my business sooner or later. If you guys are wondering, yes, I am actually gonna be thinking of selling the sneaker laundry. So we're trying to make it as profitable as possible without me and Eugene taking any wage at all. And then if someone offers us $3 to $4 million for the business, bam, sold. Take it, we're gone. I'm building that business for that purpose only. For KOKAINE, I'm building a business to keep a legacy, and for my brand new 2 new businesses, I'm actually trying to build a business that I take a wage every single week, every single month, every single day. So that is definitely a passive income business that I actually want, and that's a part that I'm working out. Russell Wong has asked right here, great video as always. How are your businesses doing? Are they doing as well as you expect them to do at this time? honestly, I can be brutally honest, sneaker laundry is doing okay. I'm not losing money, I'm not making a ton load of money, but it's sort of like just in the back of mind, itching. There's a little itch in there like it should be better, but it is sustaining itself this is the second year of business for the sneaker laundry, and we have already made our initial investment back. So now it's at a stage that it's self-sustainable, and we're just looking to scale it and grow it faster. So the first like 1 to 3 years of your business, you should never actually think of making profit. I mean, that's a bad way to think about it, but if you're coming to an understanding that you actually just need to spend your time and effort and create revenue, and then making that business profitable is the last thing on your mind, the business will strive and the money will come. KOKAINE is actually doing really well. That's the way that we're able to afford all this. All the money that I actually make off KOKAINE goes back to all my other businesses, goes back to sneaker laundry if it needed, goes into this warehouse, goes into our houses, and goes into like a whole bunch of other things that you guys really don't need to know, but it does pay for a lot of bills. And that's sort of the reason why we continue to do KOKAINE. And at the same time, that's my true passion. I hate to say it, clothing and designing clothing is my actual true passion. Last but not least, I feel like this question is very important as well right here. This is from Undisputed Fire. Hey, where do you get your samples from when you are designing a new product, and what is the best beginner embroidery machine you would recommend? Okay. Where do I get my samples from? From my manufacturer. All my manufacturers are actually from China. I actually really was picky and choosy. I just didn't pick the most cheapest manufacturer. I didn't do none of that. I purchased a lot of the garments that I actually want to imitate the cotton from. So like for example, like our KOKAINE jumpers are actually the same feeling of off-white jumpers. So I bought an off-white jumper, sent it to China, I'd be like, I want this material, XYZ. That's the easiest way that I do my samples. But for the embroidery machine, like the embroidery machine that Phill has downstairs is $12,000. Is that the best starter machine? I would say yes. Is that the best way to spend money? I would say no. I would honestly get my designs right, spend maybe $500 to $600 on blank jumpers, offshoring the embroidery, like not offshoring as in like taking it to China or whatever, getting someone else to actually do the embroidery, and then getting it back, selling it, making money, hold on to that money, keep selling, keep reoccurring your income, and then be like, yep, cool, I've got enough money now to do my own embroidery, I'll save money on embroidery, and then go like that. See, the only reason why I don't invest into like a screen printing machine is that the time and effort it actually takes to do it, is it worth my time, and what is my time worth now? And it's like saving $1 or $2 on each screen print, depending on like graphic tees are like $5 to $6, $7 per screen print, because a whole bunch of logistics. Is it worth me spending 3 to 4 days screen printing all my tees when I could just pay someone and not have the effort of having it in my warehouse, taking up space and time and all that? Anyway guys, if you guys have any other questions, don't forget to smash it down. If I don't reply to it personally via comments, I'll reply it on here. Let's continue today. I'm probably gonna go home now. I've done enough work here. Let's go.
Alright guys, so Hao left me to go to the warehouse. I ended up staying here. I was watching a couple episodes of Kim's Convenience. We started binge watching it and I just kept continuing to do it. But I felt like I was getting super lazy and really tired, so I decided to stop. And right now I'm gonna start cleaning the house. I feel like every single week on a Saturday or Sunday I'm gonna make sure I clean the house so it's spotless, just because throughout the week we never really have time, because when we get back from the warehouse it's dinner time, it's chill time, and then it's sleep, and we repeat that over and over again. So I got a heap of washing to catch up on. I need to do some vacuuming and whatnot, and I actually want to organize my plants that are over here. I want to find like a little home for them. I've kind of just left them in the one corner, and honestly they're supposed to go somewhere nice, like next to the TV and the couch or something. So maybe I'll try to find a spot for them after I put on a load of washing. Finally though, this is the last bucket I had. Like, you should have seen when we got back from Japan, everything, actually okay, I lied, there's 2 buckets, but we had at least 4 loads or 4 parts of washing to do. It was all over the floor and I'm slowly starting to get through it. Yay! The house is all clean now. I vacuumed it, I've done 2 loads of washing, cleared the bench, kitchen is pretty decently clean. I even cleaned the stove a little bit, had a shower and all that jazz, and now I'm gonna start preparing dinner. We're gonna be having prawns. So I'm gonna just do like a quick prawn stir fry, but the main thing that takes super long is actually just unpeeling them and deveining them. So I'm gonna get onto that and just marinate it. Hopefully by the time Hao comes back, it's already done and just sitting in the marinade so we can just quickly fry it all together when it gets here. One thing I hate about prawns is sometimes they smell super fishy, and these ones definitely smell fishy. What I'm kind of worried about though is we had prawns yesterday, and these ones today are like really black. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Alright, so all the prawn is marinated, and I've kind of half done my face as well because I do have the DJ tonight. But with the marinade, all I used was some soy sauce, some oyster sauce, some pepper, some sugar, and a little bit of chili powder. This is always my go-to. I never really mix it up unless I find a recipe, but the difference that I added was chili powder and chili flakes as well. I just love having things with the spice. And I've also prepared my veggies, so I've got broccoli and snow peas to stir fry in as well. Let's start frying. You guys can see my prawns have just been flipped over once, and they're starting to curl up, which means they're nearly ready to be cooked. So I'm going to quickly add in my veggies within the middle and fry it all together. So easy, this recipe. I'm also just going to add a little bit of soy sauce within the middle of it just to coat the vegetables so it has a bit of flavoring and it's not super plain. Probably, I think I added about a teaspoon or so. I don't want to add too much because then it's going to be really salty. Dinner is done. This is the quick stir fry that it was. It's a lot longer to prepare it, but to stir fry it takes like 5-10 minutes. So easy, along with just some white rice.
I've literally got home and I went to go purchase the final piece of the puzzle for my car. If you guys don't know, I need a ECU, which is a computer management system for my electric computer unit for my car. And what I ended up getting was the HaoTech. Oh, I'm actually super excited. It's the HaoTech. Oh, this is the E1000, but it's an Elite 1500, which is nearly their top of the line right here. I'm so excited. USB cord so you can tune the car. HaoTech sticker. I wish HaoTech would, you know, literally hit me up and be like, hey man, I'll sponsor you guys, but oh, this is the thing right here. This is the HaoTech Elite 1500. And the reason why I bought this exact one is because the person who was selling this had the adapter. So this adapter here makes life easier, and I don't have to hardwire it or anything. Comes with, I actually have no idea what it comes with because I never knew anything about computers in cars. Oh, this seems very simple. This just plugs right into my old ECU, and I'm gonna assume there's 3 plugs on the back of this thing that goes to 2 plugs. So these 2 plugs will go into the back of there, right? So this will go oh, this is not very rocket sciencey. And then these 3 will go to the back of here. Plug, bam, bam. That's it. But there's this little thing here. What's USB cord and something else here. I have no idea. Well, someone did ask in the comment below what the hell is happening with my car. Yeah, this is what's literally happening with my car right now. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.